Home in the valley, home in the city. Home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway. Home isn't my way, home I'll never be. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Time is the essence, time is the season. Time ain't no reason, got no time to show. Time everlasting, time to play these sides. Time ain't on my side, time I'll never know. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Now I want to tell you what's wrong from what's right. I've seen suns that were freezing and nights that were blue. But I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight.
No, you're not biting me. Stop.
I'm living for giving the devil
Dude.
his due. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you.
Stop biting me. Sir Duke, I'm going to send you to the moon. I'm totally going to send you to the moon. No, you're not clawing me and you're not biting me. Forget it, dude. Go in the house. Go in the house. Nope, go to bed. Go to bed. Stop clawing. Ooh. Okay, I'm bribing you with treats. I can't. Nope. Hey, just a minute. I gotta bribe my cat with treats so he quits biting me. Here. Now go lay on your blankie. Oh my God, that cat. He's so spoiled. He just thinks all he's got to do is bite me and claw me a little bit and he can get all the goodies he wants. So I'm ready to power zoom his ass right to the moon. He's lucky I love his little Teletubby. Hey, everybody. I never did this before. This is my first ever just popping up. I didn't even make it time. Didn't have time. Hey, Nonsense. Hey, Amethyst. Hey, Hope. You're kind of here? Yeah, I feel that way right now, too. Yeah, Sir Duke's at it again. I'm always fighting with the cat. But he got his goodies. He's sitting here looking at me like, yeah, you sucker. Oh my gosh. Okay, now go lay on your blankie. Don't look at me like that. I'll make you go in the house. Go ahead and bite daddy. You like to bite him, go bite him. This cat thinks he's a damn dog. Hey, Gina Marie. Yeah, I'm always fighting with Sir Duke. He's beyond spoiled. And yesterday, I'm sorry if the volume was too loud, but as I kept telling you, if I didn't turn it up, we couldn't hear Molly's guest on the phone because Molly had that volume way down, but had hers magnified. And, sometimes I didn't get it turned back down. So I'm sorry if it was loud. But I wanted y'all to hear. There was no sense of playing it if y'all couldn't hear what was being said. They've been quiet though. They're, I mean, that's not like malls to just shut up. But I don't even know how to find her on Facebook. So she's probably on Facebook Live talking their crap. But I'm really kind of surprised she didn't fire up like 20 more lives today about it because that's usually what she does. But she's still so fixated on Dre on Facebook, from what I'm being told. I can't find her on Facebook. I don't know why. Does she not go by Molly Go Lightly on Facebook? Or does she go by her real name? I don't know. Me neither. That was enough for me. That was enough for me. Uh, Now I know why I don't miss her. But Sir Duke, get your claws out of my leg. I've got scratches and little holes all over me from you. I'm being abused by my cat. My cat needs therapy. He really does. There is pet therapists, by the way. There is legit pet therapists that charges you $275 an hour to tell you what's wrong with your cat or your dog. They really do. I'm not paying it. I know. Mine's just spoiled run, entitled. I don't need to pay somebody to tell me that. But I'm really surprised. Molly's a big disappointment. A really big disappointment. You don't have Facebook? Yeah, I don't. I don't do a lot on Facebook, but I scratched my cornea. Oh, yeah, that is painful. That is painful, KCG. I will. I think it's late. Nobody's gonna. I'm not talking about the idiots. So, these idiots they don't have enough common sense to troll people. But the other idiots, I'm not talking about them. I'm telling you, I'm serious. I could not believe it. My neighbor did it. She paid it too. I said, "Are you, honey? Hand me that money. I can tell you that your dog is just spoiled rotten. Pay me that money." Just like they have dog TV. I am not paying for a TV service for my dog. I'm not. I'm not. He can watch a Disney movie with the kids. Nope, I'm not doing it. That's insanity. And why do you need some stranger to tell you what's wrong with your pet? You should know your pet. You live with them. Oh my lord. It's nighttime. Oh god, you guys, I'm gonna freak out if a pimento bug comes on this patio. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna lose my shit. I don't do this late at night out here. Um, because they like to come out at night. And if one comes out here, I'm shit out of luck because everybody's sleeping. There's nobody to protect me. I can't do the pimento bugs. I cannot. Oh, I cannot. Fucking cockroaches on steroids. That's what they are. Sir Duke, do you want to go in and go to bed? Where'd you go? You're useless because you don't care about them. If it was a lizard, it'd be different. Dookie Doo, you want to go in and go night night? Come on. Come on, kitty kitty. No? All right. Trying to get the cat to go to bed so you don't pull on my wires on my poor babies watched Animal Planet. Exactly. I'm not paying for dog TV. I thought it was ludicrous. I thought people were really just trying to be funny. They weren't trying to be funny. They were not trying to be funny. I'm not paying a subscription service for TV for my damn dog. My cat doesn't like Bullhorn Betty's voice though. he he's not a happy camper when I have her playing. Oh, he doesn't like her. So I started my deep dive. Whew, I'm only a couple hours in, and Jesus, ooh, ooh. I tell you what, you can say what you want about without a crystal ball, but she got some cojones, and she got a backbone to put up with the crap she's put up with. Uh, this ought to be interesting, and like I said, I just started. It's going to take a minute because there's 5 years of stuff to go through. A paper Katina and Rose. That's a mess inside a dumpster fire, inside a train wreck. And it keeps on going. Hey, Starry Night. It keeps on going. She's on Facebook under Molly Go Lightly. And yep, she's still going after Dre. Her latest, she was abusing Raza because he wanted to join ballet. That's what someone told me. Someone messaged me that. And I don't follow her. I don't. But I went to look to see, because I didn't want to say it without being able to say that it's true. But I couldn't find her for some reason. I could find all kind of videos about her. But, she's not liked on Facebook, is she? Hi, little Irish girl. She's not liked on Facebook, is she? Because I didn't even know half the people that have videos about her. I guess they're on Facebook Lives. Yeah, she's not liked over there anymore than she was liked over here or liked on Kick or on Rumble or anywhere else she goes. But yeah, they had some interesting things to say about her. But yeah, so that's true. She really, because Dre's son wants to take a dance class. Big deal. How's that abuse? She is so obsessed with Dre. She so badly wants to be Dre. Because Molly could never, ever, and this is just my opinion, could never, ever handle the stuff that Dre's been through. Mm-mm. No. And she knows it. She also never had and never will get the kind of support that Dre has because Dre's followers, they will fight for her. Care credit, yeah. That's yeah, that's nice to have just their interest rates. Well, good for him. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with a boy taking some dance classes. I tried to talk my son into it. I took him inside the studio with the sister. He looked up at me. He said, "Nope, I want to play soccer." Turned around, walked right out the room. He has no interest in it. Can't make him. Can't force him. You know, they badly need boys at the in the dance studio for the recitals and stuff. Um, you have insurance for Progressive. That's who my insurance company is, and I'm not real happy with them. I pay for their stupid roadside crap, and the roadside crap didn't work. Tow truck driver never freaking showed up. I had to pay out of pocket, and it'll take me 6 months to get reimbursed. But it's not as much as I got to pay the dealership when I pick up my truck. I'm so pissed about that bill. I am so pissed about that bill. And he's like, "Oh, Don't worry, we got financing here. Look at this. Yeah, you're going to pay 100% more than what you would have paid. Yeah, no, thank you. When my son was in high school, um, they actually made the hockey players take ballet classes. They hated it, but they did it. And my son told me, he said, I threw a fit about it, but it really did help me on the ice. I mean, they didn't take it for long, but these are jocks. Okay, they were total jocks. Football players, the hockey players, because my son played all the physical sports. They weren't about taking no dance class, but they had to take ballet. They had to at least take one round of it, and it did help them. It even helped them on the football field. Yeah, yeah, it does. I don't see anything wrong with a boy taking dance classes. I don't see how that's abuse. But then we're talking about Molly. Come on, she acts like. Never mind. I'm not even going to go there because I don't go low like that. But I could. Who could I? But I won't. Those kind of thoughts I'll keep to myself. I'm better off that way because I don't want to become like her. But she's got the nerve to try to give somebody else parenting advice. Yeah, okay. We all know the real situation. That's all I'll say. But like I said, she's a disappointment. She's a total disappointment. She did not live up to her reputation. She just like it was like a big epic fail. But then Joey was not for her to take on. Oh, Patrick Swayze could dance for. He could dance. John Travolta too. Yeah. Oh yeah. The the senior hockey the senior team had to take some figure skating classes too, and it helped them with their balance and stamina on the ice because my son always played defense no matter what. He was always playing defense, so he's a big boy. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's great, honestly. I tried to talk my little one into it, but nope. He didn't he's just not into he didn't want to be around all them girls. And he doesn't even understand girls. He's 6. They come home today all fired up because spring break starts. They're off for the next, what is it, 10, 12 days? Oh, Lord. You tell me why a 6-year-old needs all those days off for spring break. You know what I was going to do? There's a lot of parents around here. They have nothing to do with their kids, and they got to go to work. They don't get off for spring break. They're not old enough to stay by themselves. You know how much money some of these moms are making just for this 10 to 12 days that they babysit their kids? I'm I may end up with 3 more kids for the next 10 days. I might be insane by the end of it, but yeah, we only got 5 days. We never got spring break. My son never got spring break. Up north, you didn't get spring break. Um, Florida, you get spring break because it's a big thing here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's a total of 12 days if you count the other weekend. But yeah. But what cracks me up, Raz is a little sweetheart. Oh my God, that kid is so cute. I'm sorry, but her kids are thriving. They're respectful. You can tell they're happy and they're healthy. We all parent differently, but just because a kid wants to take some dance classes that's not abuse. Just imagine what Molly would say if Dre's, oh, he wanted to, but I wouldn't let him. Oh, could you imagine the spin on that? Molly's a piece of shit. She always will be a piece of shit. We got 18 total from the eight. Oh, you and that number 18. You just can't get away from that number 18. What cracks me up is they don't get not one day for Easter. So, I thought, well, write an email to the school board and say, hey, take a couple of those spring break days and I give them a 4-day weekend for Easter because my kids don't like having to go to school the very next morning because they want time to play with the stuff in their Easter baskets. But they don't get a day for Easter. That cracks me up. Yeah, you and that 18, I'm telling you, nonsense. You need to play. Let's see, Powerball is what, 600 million? Mega Millions is 700 and something million. You need to play numbers in sequence of 18. I'm telling you, you'd probably win. Because for some reason, that number you just can't get away from it. Oh, I'm sorry, Gina Marie. No, it's not dumb. No. Don't ever say, no, it's not. No. It's not. Believe me, I know. I haven't spoke the date that my son passed away since he passed away. I won't say that day. I will not. I don't know why. It's like I get a brain block or something. I can't spit it out. And my husband will look at me and say, "You know what day he passed away? You ought to know you found him." But yeah. Oh, guys. Um, and I'm going to keep hammering this home like I've been, and I'm going to keep sharing the videos. Actually, if y'all would mind, I would like to play Amethyst video. But we need to keep the emails and the letters, phone calls, whatever you're doing to Governor Newsom. We need to keep it going. This is just the start. We need to keep this on his mind, on his staff's mind. It's a short video, but she's so, oh my god, it made me cry. I know where she's coming from. But the governor needs to know that these monsters don't change. As a matter of fact, it's quite the opposite. They trust me, I know from experience. The son of a bitch didn't even it took him a week. He was out of prison for the same exact crime and it took him a week. They can't be released. They can't be released. Yes, the youth for under, and I put that in my letter that I'm gonna send you, the one I just finished to him. Um, I know it's probably just an automated response, but every time I sent an email, I got a response back saying that they received my email. You don't get that a lot, you know. I don't know. Then I got text because I gave my phone number too. Then I got text messages asking for contributions. Like typical politician, man. But that's okay. I'll take it. I'll take all that. Bring on all those messages. As long as you read my emails, bring on all those messages. Hey, T. Marie. But they got to know that Maybe, honestly, I don't know any that have been rehabilitated, but if they think that there's some, but no, no, they can't be put out on the street to hurt more people. And that's exactly what will happen. I would bet my life on it. He probably wouldn't even take as long as my monster. And I think the only reason why my monster took a week is because, he was at the halfway house for the first 4 days. Yeah, that's probably the only reason why. But I'm gonna play this. It's just, and then we'll get into the content. But this is important. Um, Sorry, but I want to play it, and then we'll get on. Actually, we can just hang out if you don't want to listen to Rose and Tina and Rose. It's just never ending. My gosh. Or
Hi.
I can review the content, but I'm not gonna, oh, well, they made a video about me, so 5 minutes later, I'm gonna go make a video about that. I can't do that. I won't do that. And Tube Top Travesty and her little buddies have tried so hard to get me to do that. And no, I could care less. Say what you want about me. I don't really give two shits. Anyway, but this is Amethyst, and she says, taking a deep breath, this is her thank you to everyone. I played the other one. Now I want to play the thank you. Um, but really, what she needs is thanked because without women like her, victims will never have a voice. I was young. I was a young mom. I was a teen mom. I was 17. I wasn't married yet. My soon to be husband was in the military. You would not believe the way I was treated. They basically told me it was my fault because I already had a kid and I wasn't married yet. It was awful. Thank God times have changed. Um, Now, this was a long time ago, a very long time ago, and sadly, I wasn't the last. Actually, he's now in prison for the rest of his life. But it took 7 more victims of his before he was put where he couldn't hurt anybody again. Anyway, until Amethyst, I never talked about this ever with anybody until I watched her videos with her telling her story. She doesn't realize what she does for people, and she doesn't realize what she did for me.
Everyone. I am on my way out the door for work, but I wanted to quickly send a message and give all my thanks to everyone and let everyone know please take a piece of joy right now because we won a battle. Um, we've got a long way to go, but we did get the governor's attention. Collectively, our voices were heard, and I am in shock, amazement, and complete joy. And I want everybody to take a piece of that, please. When I get out of work, Nonsense and I will definitely be coming live to explain what has occurred, what is going to be the next steps, and just how this all works. Unfortunately, it just kind of seems like a never ending battle, but that's okay. That's my battle, and I appreciate everyone who has, um, sent prayers, positivity, emails, calls, shared, anyone who has just done a little piece of anything to get the word out and get our voices heard. I thank you so much. You are beautiful, beautiful people. And I want to continue this. I want us to continue this for other victims. I want us to make a change for others. Um, Next story, come on, next truth. come on, let's go, let's get this moving, and let's do this for others as well. This is what advocating is about. We are making a difference, we are educating, we are doing all that we can. But again, like I said, nonsense, she may go live before I'm out of work to kind of maybe lay the groundwork of what has happened. um, and then I'll come on later on and we can do like a question and answer or anything like that. But again, everybody take a moment, take a breath, enjoy, uh, enjoy taking a piece of joy out of this, and just thank you. Thank you, everyone. You're also loved. I am sending positivity, love, and healing energy to everyone. And I can't wait to give you the full information of what has happened and what's to come. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.
What if is
That's wow. Like check out Amethyst's channel. She has some really good videos on there. Um, it's heart wrenching, but it things need to be changed. Things have got to be changed. Had there be had there when you have multiple victims, well, they're not. I don't consider them. The law considers them victims. I don't. Um, and you're a repeat offender. You should never get out again. But no, they let him out. Then there's more and more. Some things you can't fix. Mm-mm. Anyway. Oh, mm. Oh, amethyst. Yeah, it is. When you do the good fight, not like, don't listen to these people in these YouTube streets. They have no idea how to advocate for anybody. You know, born. I have to say, you were one of the most disappointing because you claim to have been a victim. That's what your words, not mine. You claim that, but don't. You damn sure don't act like no advocate I'd ever want in my corner. Mm-mm. Yeah, and the amethyst is the one that gave me the courage to even talk about it. I never talked about it nonsense until amethyst. I'll keep doing it, amethyst. I'm in till the end. There's got to be permanent change. There's just some things that can't be fixed. I truly believe that can't be fixed in a person. Yeah, I've been checking that around here too. I was actually floored, and I'm so glad I'm a helicopter mom. I will stay a helicopter mom. Thank you. My kids aren't even allowed out in the backyard unless I'm sitting on this patio, and it's my backyard. But there's no way on God's earth they would be up front alone. I'll stay a helicopter mom. um, yeah, Amethyst, you're right because I have to be honest. It has helped me. It has. Thinking of not bringing snacks. I can't believe she blew up court to go to a local county meeting to cry because she can't have a water bottle and snacks. Do you know why they don't do that anymore? Because, see, I don't just talk shit about Betty. I actually look into things. They stopped it because of how piggish people are. That's the truth. I'll actually screenshot it and show everybody. I'll go back and find it and I will screenshot it and put it on my community tab. They changed it because people are so messy and just leave their trash behind and their crumbs everywhere. And we're talking adults here. But that was more important. Y'all know, I think I've told you this before. I was not just here because I only live a few hours from her. So when we go somewhere and I'd have to stop somewhere, I'd keep my iPad with me. And I had clips on there, you know, some of Betty's best clips, let me tell you. Um, and I would ask people, and I would tell them I was, recording it, that I was doing it for my YouTube video. And I think only two out of, I can't remember how many I got. Was it 47? I was trying to get to 100 to make it fair. Um, but then I got sidetracked from, oh no, my iPad died, to be honest with you. All the stuff's on that iPad that I can't access. Two people, were happy to show their face. The rest just they knew because you could hear me tell them that I was recording it, and they were talking to me, and I of course didn't use any names, but I wanted, she keeps claiming she's world famous, and everybody knows her, and she's such a strong political activist and advocate in the state that, according to her, her family pretty much made Manatee County. That's not true. But do you know, I had find one person that ever heard of her. And I was fair about it. I even showed them video clips of her so they could see who I was talking about. Um, some of the comments, some of the people were saying, no, and I'm thankful I don't know her. But in her town, yes, she's known, but not the way she tells everybody. Not even close. And not even close. Let's just say she's not very appreciated. Anyway, but I'm going to find a way. If I have to start over, I'll start over. If I can't find a way to get my stuff off that iPad, um, I'm just not willing to pay $300 and something for it. I mean, it's not worth that to me. I mean, I'll just start over. And I just won't do it. I was trying to do it with 100 people to be fair. And honestly, I was hoping someone would say, "Yeah, I know her. I've heard of her." But yeah, I wasn't getting anywhere. And it's hard for me to just walk up and start talking to people. So YouTube's actually helped me with that. Um, the first like 5 or 10, I was kind of nervous, but after that, I wasn't. Mm. But I can't find anybody that knows the world famous. And the ones that do know her in her town, oh, they don't have nothing nice to say. Nothing. Nothing. And most of them didn't even know she had a YouTube. It's like, oh. But honestly, we can all claim we're world famous. Nonsense, you're world famous. Amethyst, I'm world famous. Anybody has a channel, you're world famous because you have people from all over the place watching you. So, honestly, we could all claim that. I don't, but I don't want to. I don't need to be famous. I never intended on. I know. YouTube famous? No. World famous asshole at your service. Hi, Feisty. How are you? Oh my God. Oh, and what they're doing to Katie now? Oh my God. What is wrong with that down the hole lady? What is seriously wrong with her? And Nikki, girl, you need to change your channel name because you you can't put your true crime or whatever kind of crime you're calling it in with hate. And girl, you hate. You are so obsessed. You act like you know these people personally that she's talking about. And you have no clue. You don't even do reality TV. I'm not sure exactly what you do, but it's not reality TV. And this down the hole chick, whoa! I got to show you her recent. You know what? We're taking a we're taking a detour because these people are nuts. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna need. I'm not lying to y'all now. I'm gonna need pulled out of this rabbit hole because, mm, but I got somebody who's been with Katie not for, but has been there from day one when all this crap started. And trust me, Katie's not innocent in the beginning. Trust me, she's done her own share of crap, but at least I can give her the credit for at least getting out of it and changing it up. And these idiots are so stupid that she used them to continue growing. You're trying to take her down. All you did was make her money. Good job. You made Katie become a millionaire. Good job. I'm going to give you a standing ovation. Yay. You stupid asses. Anyway, but I'll tell you what, I thought I knew a lot of the stuff that went down only because of doing the deep dive I did into LB and stuff and Steve and and oh God. Oh, I know. I didn't even know. Nope. I didn't. There was even worse than what I even because I stopped them once I had everything I needed to put that video together about L. Uh, Actually, I did too. Um, but yeah, because I was only concentrating on that part of it. I wasn't doing the deep dive on going back to day one when the whole cater thing kicked off. Um, whoo, there, whoo, yeah. Hmm. All I got to say is that girl got some kahunas because she puts up with mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, none of them would have channels. I guarantee you that. None of them would still have channels. They've done some. Oh, anyway, I feel so bad for Wendy Williams. Oh my God, that's awful. What's going on with her? I miss Hot Topics. I miss watching Wendy. That's so sad. Anyway, now I played this for you guys um back, I don't know, around the time I did Renell or whatever, where this down the hole lady literally reached out to the therapist, mentioned trying to get info, trying to confirm that they were Charlotte's provider. Okay, she's an RN, allegedly. God, what an insult to the medical community. Anyway, she knows that's a no no. You don't ask any questions, period. And I don't care what the reason she gave, but you can bet she let them know that she was an RN. Okay, whether she actually gave them her license number or not doesn't matter. She knows the HIPAA laws. She knows, according to her, that's she works in the psychiatric department with prisoners or something like that, inmates or something like that. She said in one of her videos. I don't know if that's true or not. She just said it in one of her videos. Um, she knew not to even make that phone call. Well, she's denying it, of course, but Renelle herself said she did because she wanted to confirm that the name on the letter was legit. What? That's not her business or her right to confirm anything. She was given a legal cease and desist from an attorney. She knew not to make that call, but she did it anyway. Denies, though. Denies, denies, denies. Oh, yeah. Hope is Hope knows what's going on. Oh, and the way they're going at Katie over the Brown stuff. Now, I'm sorry, Katie did a good thing. You want to? They're good. You know they're going to trash her for it. But Garrison liked and was passionate about animals and rescuing animals. So Katie made $1,000 donation to each of the rescues. Now you know, and she showed receipts for it, so they can't say she's lying. Um, I don't know how. Somebody sent it to me. That's how I found out about it. And of course, I went and verified it, not just going by the screenshot that was sent me, because I know those can be messed with. So, and I left a comment. I have never commented on her stuff, but yes, I did. I told her it was an awesome thing to do because at the end of the day, it's the animals who are going to benefit. Screw everybody else. You ain't got to like her, but the animals are going to get some food. That's how I look at it. You don't got to like her. At least she gave it a donation to someone to benefit them. But that, I could imagine what's going to happen over that. And yes, I'm clicking my lighter. Sorry, I'll put it down. And I'm trying not to yell. And hopefully, I won't have to turn it. One of these days, I'm going to get a decent mic. Anyway, I will. I'll get one. Um, a phone was more important. Now I got to pay for the freaking truck. Oh, nonsense. I didn't tell you. My truck is done. They didn't lower the bill at all. I'm really pissed. Yeah, she made $1,000 donation to each. No matter what you feel about her, I look at it like this: that's going to benefit those animals in some way. So that's going to benefit the critters. That's all I care about. And all I did was leave a simple comment saying that was an awesome thing to do for the critters, because it was. But they're going to spin that. Next thing you know, I'm going to be in love with her, and oh gosh, only knows what it's going to be. I can't even think like they do. But this down the hole lady, she works psychiatric care. I'm not going to lie. I I wondered with who who would yeah, okay. But I knew a couple nurses like her. Um yeah. You wondered how they got a license and kept it. It's $3,118.78. Yeah. And I'm trying to find out if, because we had the issues before and it was sat at the dealership for days while they claimed, oh, we know they it happened to them too, why they had it, but they couldn't find out what was causing it. They said, oh, sometimes you just got to reset the sensors. They're, yeah, well, guess what? That was a big part of what happened. So we're trying to, I don't know how it's going to work because we can't wait to get our truck back to find out if it's covered under a recall or something. Um, and of course, the dealership's not going to help you with that. They want the cash. Um, anyway, and you know what? You could cry your heart out, plead your case to these dealerships. They don't give two shits. They don't. They don't. And thank God for my neighbors next door because they have no idea how much money they saved us this week by just dropping their keys off and leaving. I I didn't. They didn't give us a chance to say no. That's why they did it because they know we would have said no. But they just don't know what it saved us. It saved us almost $500 on the rental for the week, which, wow. I was en route to a call yesterday and a guy ran a red and how we missed him. Some just don't deserve a license. I agree with that. Well, I kind of didn't have a choice starry night because they kind of left. Yeah, that's why they did it that way. Alan knows I wouldn't have. She knows I'd have said no because they'd already offered and I had said no. Um, but I'm so thankful that they did. uh, they are the sweetest neighbors. And I'm not gonna. I'll be honest with you. She, they actually asked us to let them put it on one of their credit cards, and we just make the little monthly payments on it. I said, absolutely not, absolutely not. Nope. But that's just the kind of people we've known each other for years. Like I said, we take care of their house because they travel a lot. Um, but absolutely not. Nope. Okay. This woman, I'm not a doctor. I'm not, I can't diagnose anybody, but in my own opinion, and this is all just my opinion, and I'll be fair using the hell out of it because this one likes to strike. Um, yeah, seek help. Girlfriend, I don't know if you were serious when you said that you work mental health with inmates. Seek help. That's all I can say. Seek help. But here's what she had to say. Katie lied about my nursing license. No, she did not. You actually did make that phone call. You best speak to your BFF for now, because she even put the letter in her video. And she can't delete it because I have it on my channel. Anyway, but then we know you lie because you set up a fraudulent GoFundMe. And I stand on what I said about it because it was fraudulent. You, my dear, were not being sued by anyone. And you also put Katie's picture and you said it was Katie who was suing you and Renell. Well, Renell isn't being sued, it's an RO hearing. There's a difference between a civil lawsuit and an RO hearing. Now, she's claiming to be married to a lawyer, I don't know if that's true. I'm just telling you what's being said. I don't care if she is, because if she is, well, her husband's never home. So, another Molly situation. Um, mm, if you really are married to a lawyer and he is sitting there co signing your defamation and slander on Katie, mm, might not be a lawyer you want to use. Just saying. But, let's see whose life should I destroy today. And she's talking about without a crystal ball. Look, I keep telling you guys, you keep saying that Katie's destroying these people's lives. She's lying about people, putting out misinformation, whatever you want to call it. Fine. Show us where she's doing that. Show us whose life she's ruined. Show us the misinformation. Do the research. Y'all don't do that. You go after her personal life. You do reality TV, which you do Katie content. But anyway, y'all try to mimic her. Don't try to mimic her. Just be you. Do you. That's where you, LB, that's where you're always going to fall short because y'all want to be her. You can't be. You're you. Be you. Do you. But show us in the content, with her content. Actually review her videos. Show us in the articles where she got it wrong. As long as Katie's been doing reality TV and as big as she's grown, I would imagine people do reach out to her. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, people reach out. I'm just a tiny, tiny little speck. And you wouldn't believe the stuff I get sent. So, yeah, I can believe she gets stuff. I can believe people talk to her. And a lot of people, because they want their 5 minutes of fame. You know, they think it's going to get them somewhere. Doesn't mean you believe what they're saying, but, it is what it is. So, you don't hide what's going on. Is someone bothering you, Feisty? Oh, it's okay, Story Night. Oh, sorry you have a headache. Oh, I hope you feel better. Headaches suck. I deal with them all the time. They suck. 4 flat tires. Good morning. That's a name. Your spelling was screenshotted in it. Oh yeah, they're probably following you around as well. Oh, they attacked my spelling too. But see the dumbass, the stupid two-top travesty. I did it in my banner on purpose. Do you know how long it took her to find it? Months. In fact, I told my chat I did it. That's how stupid they are. I mentioned it several times before she found it. Yeah, they do the same thing to me. They tried to rip me apart for, hey Revival, hey Mickey, for saying I was misspelling cash. I didn't know how to spell cash. Well, that's how he spells his name. This is how freaking idiotic they are. Don't even. You know what, Feisty? You misspell away. You're more. Don't even let them work. Don't let them even. They're not worth it. Hold on a minute. All right, I'm gonna start this. I gotta turn on my light. Okay, this is a CPR class. um, they don't look like inmates to me, but okay. Um, yeah, I just want to turn the light on. I'm terrified of. Oh, I'm glad you're up in case a palmetto bug comes on the patio. Oh my lord, please don't let one come on the patio. In case a palmetto bug comes on the patio. I hate them things. Okay, let's pause this. It says, without a crystal ball, tells dangerous lies about my RN license. Katie admits to contacting Charlotte's therapist to try to obtain her medical records. She did contact them to confirm that she claims to only confirm that they were who was claimed on the letterhead and that they were her therapist. Okay, that's none of her business. And she knows, being a nurse, to not do that. Hmm. Okay, don't talk about food. You'll make me hungry and it's too late to eat. Yeah, exactly. Don't let them get to you, feisty. Don't even. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. Have fun with them like we do. Laugh at them. Because with idiots like this, oh, and then you know what my sweet little girl did? She gets class equity points, and then they can buy from the store. Well, she had been saving up her points. She had a lot of points saved up. So she bought everybody in the family a little box of candy, and then she bought a box of hearts for me, besides the box of candy. So I said, well, share them. But she's just such a sweet kid. And then she, they sat all day since they come home and made birthday cards because my husband's birthday's Sunday and our 40th anniversary is Tuesday. But she fails to disclose that she gave them her RN license to try to get protected information about Charla. That wasn't her business to have. Now, I don't know for a fact that she gave them her RN license, but I wouldn't doubt it. What did she do? Call them and tell them, hey, I'm a fellow YouTuber and I got served a cease and desist and I got served papers. And in it, it says that you're this person's therapist. I need to confirm that you are legit and that you are her therapist. You can't. Do you really think they're going to answer you? No. They're probably going to tell you, I can't give you no information and hang up. However, and they should have, even if you said you were a nurse, they should have never confirmed or denied, and they should have just shut it down. um, but yeah, she did contact them, even if it's just to confirm receipt. You cannot do that. If I were Charlotte, I would file a report against Bedtime Bunny. I agree. She knew not to do that. And there's no way that she called him up and said, oh, I'm a fellow YouTuber. Yeah, okay, shut up. Shut all the way up. But yeah. Total lie. No, it's not a lie. You did that. You did do that.
Welcome down the rabbit hole, friends. I'm
Mm.
here for a serious.
Katie, okay, it's the same one. This is completely made up. No, it's not. No, it's not. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's in the last one I did of Renell's where she even says that down the hole lady did call to confirm who they were and that they really were her therapist. So I might bring that up. In fact, I'm going to look at it on my phone while I'm playing this. It's not a lie.
Discussion tonight. A few weeks ago, Without a Crystal Ball sent me an email request to take down my content about her and to make public statements I wasn't comfortable making, or else she would take legal action against me.
Okay. She wasn't asking you to make any kind of public statements you weren't comfortable making. She was asking you to own your shit. And Katie, I played that video because it's one of the only videos I've ever played of Katie's where she'd had enough of you guys. And she said she sent you to guys emails that she was done. So that's not a secret. Katie put it out there for the world to hear. It's not a complete lie. You lying. Why you always lying?
I needed time to decide how I wanted to proceed. I was already dealing with a serious case of stalking from a woman I've never communicated with.
Another lie. You're not, never were being stalked. You were sent request to stop talking about her and take your videos down or edit them out. You did not. Then you received, because you did not follow the request, you were emailed, not your husband, not your children, not your family. You were emailed a cease and desist. And you've had a total meltdown saying you guys have twisted these cease and desist like she was physically threatening you and terrorizing you and your family. Those are bold faced lies. You're lying as usual. Remember how you lost your shit over the cease and desist? You know what most people do with them cease and desist? They wipe their asses with them and throw them away. Seriously. If you're really truly married to an attorney, I'm blown away that you'd have the reaction you did. Just saying. And if you're married to an attorney, why did you have to retain a law firm, which I want to see receipts for? But we'll get to that.
But is allegedly a former fan of Katie Joy's. Although I went forward and hid all of my content.
Also, I want to see proof of you being stalked. If you're being stalked and harassed by this woman, where's the receipts? A cease and desist is not being stalked or harassed, dear. That's not harassment. Sorry, just not. Your lawyer husband needs to school you a little bit.
Katie Joy proceeded to make live videos on her Instagram.
Yeah, she did. She made one. And then she did one on her YouTube. That's it. That's all. She wasn't stalking or harassing you either.
Accusing me of being in a cult, as well as making false claims and misrepresentations. I have forwarded all of this information to a law firm in Minnesota, and the only way I will be communicating any further with Katie.
Why would you retain an attorney in Minnesota? Why? That's not who sent you. Katie didn't send you a cease and desist. She made a request, but it was not a cease and desist. She said she would pursue legal action, but did not. She also came right out with her video on her YouTube, which is the only YouTube video of her channel I've ever played. And she said that she thought about it over the weekend and just let it go. So again, seek help.
Katie Joy is with legal representation. Because although I can ignore any kind of criticism and even manipulations, I cannot ignore false statements made against my real life nursing license. Any nurse who watches this knows how I feel about Katie making these wildly false claims.
I'm watching. They're not wildly false claims. You actually did reach out. You violated HIPAA laws. You should not have done that. You claim to be licensed. You should know better.
Against me. My attorney has assisted me in writing this public statement. In February of 2024, without a crystal ball,
Yeah, she actually, a lot of people have said that, KCG, that until she started, jumped on board with Steve, and she's really into Steve. Jumped on board with that little group, the company. She didn't do all this hate. She just stuck to her content, and people actually liked her. She's lost people because of her hate content.
Incorporated made this post to her Instagram social media page. I categorically deny any attempt on my part to obtain the above stated woman's medical information. This claim is entirely false in every sense of the word. It involves a woman who found me on YouTube and has been targeting myself and my husband since October.
Oh my God.
You can find a more.
Okay. Where's the proof of this? How? Because you received a cease and desist, your YouTube channel, not your husband, not your family. So if you have been being harassed and bullied by this person since October, where's the proof? Where is it? A cease and desist is not harassment, dear. I mean, look it up. Google it.
Full explanation of this situation in Cece Suarez's recent video, which I will link below.
Oh my God. We all know where she got her info from. We also know she's a cater, which I don't even understand. But we all know that you and Tube Top Travesty, especially you, were the one giving Cece all the misinformation. And the girl didn't bother to do no research. Because had she actually put a little bit of time into it, instead of bad mouthing me, who she knows nothing about, didn't know nothing about her, don't care to. That's all I needed to see. All I needed to know. That shows me what kind of a creator she is. Don't want to nope, don't have time for it. She vetted nothing but ran her mouth. She doesn't know the facts. She only knows the crap you told her. You went whining to her about. And she jumped on it because she thought it was all Katie. She does not even know what she was talking about. That cater hate, again, blinders on.
I am shocked and disgusted that Katie Joy Paulson would fabricate this lie regarding my professional nursing license.
Girl, I hate when you make me stick up for her. She didn't fabricate a lie. You did do this. You did call. How's that a lie? You want to know what a lie is? You want to know who lied in this whole situation? You did. With your fraudulent GoFundMe, saying that Katie was suing you and Renell. Not true. You're not being sued. You've had no legal action filed against you as of today. And Renell doesn't have to go for an RO hearing. She chose to. She chose to. Because she's got a white knight for Stevie. Just like you do. You know, you're all sister wives. You white knight for this man who will drop you like a hot freaking potato. Don't think he won't. He'll put you under the bus, run you over, back up, and run you over again. If it serves him. Best believe that. There's a history of it. But Renell's made it clear she's going to defend Stevie Boy. Just like you. Because that's why you got involved in all this. Which you had nothing in this either. Now, you want to say who's lying? Because I proved you're a liar. I proved it in video. I proved it. Because you were never being sued by anyone. And you put up a fraudulent GoFundMe with Katie Joy's picture. And in the description, You said that she was trying to silence you, that this was her. No. You were raising funds for a lawyer you didn't need because you didn't even have a hearing. There was no RO filed against you. But you want one. You seriously want to be so involved in this that you put yourself in it. I don't know why, but it's like you're begging for you to have somebody file an RO against you. I don't get it.
I have submitted all evidence to local law enforcement, to my nursing board, and to my attorneys.
Okay. Did you, which I find that hard to believe. Um, I have a hard time believing anything you guys say. But did you also let them know that you were served with a cease and desist, an email, and this is what you're having a meltdown over? And that you actually did call? Did you bother to tell them that? Did you tell the licensing board that you actually did reach out and make that call? I think not.
Sadly, I have learned a valuable lesson about the dangerous lengths without a crystal ball will go to discredit others.
Yeah, she does. She acts like they're still just a happy-go-lucky family, and they never were that. If she submitted anything to the nursing board, that means someone reported her. She said she contacted the licensing board. But did she tell them the truth? I don't even know if she did any of this because I don't believe anything this woman says. She's proven to be a liar, um, in my opinion. Anyway, if she did, I bet she didn't tell them that I actually did make the phone call.
Thank you to everyone who stood up for me, stood beside me, or offered your support. I have so much appreciation for all of my subscribers and for the unexpected success I've had on YouTube. Thank you to everyone.
3 reasons why having my kids play.
Sadly, you keep up with the cater hate, your success is going to be very short lived. Because you see where all the other cater channels are? Yeah, they're stagnant. Okay. Um, but you see where the cater that the person they're hating on, you see how she's a growing and getting mad views. Just saying. Yeah, I don't believe that, but I do have. I know it's on my channel. I reviewed it, and Renelle showed it. And she said that she called. Let me find it. Oh my God. Wow, has it been that long ago? I guess it has been, huh? Oh heck, I could find it on Renelle's channel, probably easier than mine. Actually, I can. Yeah, I guess it has been that long ago, huh? Gossip training. No, it's longer than 2 weeks. It'd be easier to find on hers, but yeah. She really thinks that woman's delusional. Like I said, if she really did reach out, then she needs to tell him the truth. Which I question that as well. I'm pretty sure it's in this Renell video. Oh gosh, she even did one. Katie Joy doubles down and justifies her exploitation of the loss of Janelle and Cody Brown's son. Oh my lord, they were blaming her for his death. Katie Joy profits. Oh wow, she was just live 7 hours ago. 1.6 million views and counting. Hmm. Without a crystal ball, profits off the tragic loss of Garrison Brown. She's covering it. She covers sister wives. What? I wonder if it's without a crystal balls, harassment and bullying led to another YouTuber to leave the platform. You guys are such freaking liars. That woman never left the platform. She was still posting. She's still making videos. Oh my god, that was such a joke. I think it might be in this one. I'm not sure. Let me find it. They never show receipts of anything, but she did tell on her own friend. Scan through it real quick to see if she shows it. No, that wasn't it. Let me go back. Katie Joy didn't have nothing to do with Rabbit. Rabbit panicked over um, getting a cease and desist. That's why I question her supposedly being married to a lawyer as well. But they're so maybe if they concentrated on their own channels and not their hate. Um, maybe my true slander and lies videos. Maybe that's the one it was. Let me look. I'm not gonna spend much time looking at this so I can talk to you guys, but I can't. I know it's in one of these. Oh, is this it? No. Is this when she reads all the emails? Yeah, this might be it. Let me see. This might be it. Oh, this is when she. I don't know if this is it or not. I'll look at it though. I might just say piss on it. I don't want to replay my live. Um, it's either in part two or it might not have been at this point though. It might have been after this. Okay. I think it was after this. Yeah, I think it was after this. Okay. Yep, it was. Gosh, now I wish I would have found it sooner. I would have looked it up sooner. But I know I have it. It wasn't that far back. Oh, the good and the bad Katie. Maybe this is the one. Oh my God, this was a trip. But anyway, I know I showed it to you guys, and Vernell herself had put it out there. Oh wait, here it is. Wait a minute. I think this might be it, or this might be Katie's post. Wait a minute. Um. Okay, where did my StreamYard go? Let me share this. This might be the one. I don't want to keep everybody too late. It's late, but we'll do this real quick. And then I'll have to go tomorrow. I want to go live, and I promise you, we'll get to the paper cut Tina and Team Rose thing. But they're live again, so I want to do one and done and be or do a final, not a one and done, but truth hurts. Hey, I liked her sister wife's content, but then she started with the crazies, and they began to run her channel and became her mods. So I backed off. It's what a lot of people have said. Truth hurts. A lot of people have said that.
It's also in the charade. I'm going to assume the woman in Kansas has mental issues that have led her to come after creators like myself inappropriately. You are correct that if Katie Joy herself wanted to come after me, she would have a case. I'm extremely disappointed in this live stream. I think it's really odd for you to try call me out for coming into the stream to check out your content and stating my opinions. You call that
And it
derailing the
says
stream, but
Katie admits to contacting therapists to try to obtain information. She did call to confirm who they were and that Charlotte was actually one. They were actually Charlotte's doctors. Crazy.
I thought anyone was allowed to speak in a live chat. I asked Cheshire not to share the emails because clearly it would divulge a lot of info about the woman from Kansas. But if Cheshire can provide proof someone else created these emails, I would love to see your proof. Peace to all of you. Now, what I get from this comment from Rabbit is that she called the officers to validate that email. And if anyone
Do
is
you hear
a
that?
odd
Rabbit called them. It's right there in the email that she just read. That message she just read from Rabbit, and Renell confirms it that she called them. But that down the hole lady just said she never did. She never did anything. There you go. It's hard to see that email or that comment, but I'll back it up so everybody can hear Renell read it. One thing I don't do is get on here and lie about these people. I don't have to. They do for them. I wouldn't lie about them anyway. They're not. I don't lie. I mean, everybody tells her what, but you know what I mean. I'm not going to get up here and lie for content. I don't need to do that. They do enough stuff. I wouldn't do it anyway. But they do enough stuff. You know, did they give you? There's so much content on these guys. If you really wanted to do just them,
such a person's therapist to try obtain her medical records.
see,
She fails to disclose that she gave them her RN license
there
to
you
try get
go.
protective information about Charlotte that wasn't her business to have. This is what Down the Rabbit Hole said. To be clear, I sent Cheshire two examples of emails I've received. One from a lawyer and the second directly from the woman in Kansas.
Okay. Though now that is what this down the hole lady is saying, that her and her husband have been stalked and harassed because she was first, Charlotte did it like she had to. She had to make the request to down the hole lady first. And then when that didn't change anything, then it followed through with the cease and desist. Charlotte followed exactly the law, exactly the way she was supposed to do it. Does this down the hole lady not know that people have this stuff and she's a liar? I mean, I don't get it. I don't freaking get it. Are you kidding me? She just said it was all a lie. Right here's the messages. And right here's we're now saying that she did do it too. Right here's the message saying she did. What?
The only evidence I have this is really the woman in Kansas is this. This is really weird. The woman from Kansas attaches a note from her therapist in Kansas describing her mental health issues. I contacted the letterhead and they confirmed this is their practice.
There she goes. She contacted them. Down the whole lady says it right there in that message that Brunel's reading. Boom. There you have it. What a liar she is. God. Seek help, honey. Seek help is all I can tell you. Seek help. I'm going to change my thumbnail though because I want to use that thumbnail for tomorrow. I'm going to go live early tomorrow though. It'll probably be in before noon because the kids are on spring break and it's going to take a minute to go over all this stuff going on with Paper Cut Tina and all them. I think Savage goes, oh, wait a minute. One thing I do want to show you real quick. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely. Paper Cut Tina went up on Savage's panel. Savage Live. And she told me I could use it. I asked her. She said I could use any of her content I want to. But yeah, Paper Cut Tina. Not Thursday. Wait, I'm just going to play that. It's only a couple minutes, but I want to play that. And then, of course, Peggy was in Team Rose's chat, slamming Savage, of course. And, people were saying, oh, well, they're laughing at you. So, well, don't go up there. I think it's in part 2, is when Tina Paper Cut goes up. I know she was in the chat. I thought Paper Cut went up on panel. I know she was in chat. Maybe it was part 1. Oh, no, here it is. Okay. Okay. All right. I found it. That was easy to find. Let me share screen. It's only a couple minutes that Paper Cut's up there. It'll give you a preview of tomorrow because there's, oh my God, this is such a train wreck. Like I told you, it's a mess inside a dumpster fire, inside a train wreck. It's, yeah. Okay. This is when Tina comes up. Okay. All right.
If they come up much, Savage do all the questioning. Let Savage do all the questioning.
There she
Can
is.
you hear me, Savage?
Yes, I can hear you, Tina.
I was told that you were doing some things on me, and I watched it last night. I've been up all night, and I was kind of laughing along with you guys. The hysterics are hysterical. I get it. Then I heard at the end that Savage anyway said, I'd like to hear her side, her defense. And I was like, you know what? That's fair to me. That's all. But if you guys listen to 2 sentences and critique and 2 more sentences, of course you're going to find fault with me. I would. I'd be thinking the same thing.
I was watching one of Paper Cut's last live. And she was saying about how she has all these cats and how her cat behind her couch had kittens for 2 weeks and she didn't even know it. How did you not know you had a cat with kittens? What? And sometimes, the CC should have never commented KCG the way she did without at least vetting what she was told because she didn't know what she was talking about. All she seen was the chance to jump on something about Katie. It had nothing to do with Katie. And they really did do these things to Charla. And Cece should have taken the time, being the size of creator she is, to at least look into this before she went fired up alive. But she didn't do that because she had her cater blinders on, and all she cared about was poking at Katie. Well, you're poking at the wrong person. Down the hole lady lied to you, like she's been lying. Or whoever else you should have checked it out, being a creator, period. But being the size, the channel that you are.
Have no clue how I was attacked. And then continually, she put out 11 live videos, 5 to 8 damn hours, blasting my ass for every day. Okay, that was 2 were taken down. They were so vile. Now I'm over and I'm done with her and I'm not going to fight. And no one will ever punch me in the gut like that again. Because I'm simply saying, if you don't want to play all her messages, then don't. You let her up now. She's going to convince you not to play it because she's embarrassed and she should be. You reap what you fucking sow, period. You don't want to play it, don't play it. But please judge me, critique it, do whatever you want when you're done listening to what's playing right now. That's all I'm at.
No, because you pissing me off right now. You gonna shut the fuck up. Because you ain't gonna come tell me what I got to do. Understand? Because you were in my chat early this morning telling me I could play this and play this and play this and play this. So you don't come here and tell me how to run my shit now, Tina. Then you're gonna make me mad. I don't have to listen to anything if I don't choose to. What I kept hearing was a bunch of excuses. And I got pretty.
You're right. You're right, Story Night. I don't know if anyone called about her, but she said she contacted the nursing board. I'll replay that. And I don't believe she got a law firm. What does she need a law firm in Minnesota for? She received a cease and desist, and it wasn't from Katie. She doesn't make, she lies so much. I don't believe she has a lawyer, a law firm. For what purpose? A lawyer's going to allow her to get up here and lie like that? Yeah, well, she's lying because she did contact them. It doesn't matter. She had no right contacting them at all. Being a nurse, she knows better.
Pretty bored with it. Now, don't come.
But you're right. You can check if there's a complaint on someone's license. It is public. I don't know how long it takes I don't know where she lives. So I don't know how long it takes that state to put the stuff online or on their site. But yes, you can just look it up. And why does she doesn't, don't put your kids on YouTube. You cry, then people attack your kids. Keep your kids off of YouTube. It's that simple. None of that was happening to you until down the hole, lady. You got wrapped up with these people you're wrapped up with. And you know that. Did that open up a red flag for you? No. You're whining and crying over a cease and desist.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't say you
had to run my shit, period.
I said you don't even have to play it. But I'm saying if Rose is up here now with me, she's going to convince you to not. And she should be embarrassed.
Well, Rose, I need you to come up here and answer this. That's what Rose, you need to get on up here because she's saying she don't want me to play that and all this. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Okay, I got a question. Who was the first person to bring this mama shit to YouTube?
Yeah, who was the first?
I did, but if you hear her messages, she goes,
No. Stop. I'm not done talking. Stop.
I'm going public.
Stop. Shut up. And listen. Anything that you bring to this platform is up for critique. If you don't like it, don't bring it up here. You see my kids on here? No, absolutely not. You know why? Because I don't want nobody critiquing me. So unless you want your shit critiqued, don't put it out. You decided to put it out, which gives anybody on this platform the right to have an opinion. If you don't like it, don't say it. Nobody would have ever known that had you not come up here and said it.
Pirate.
You know who I'd really like to get on on to come up with me when I do this tomorrow. Audacity. She knows so much. I mean, oh my, the stuff Paper Cut's been involved in. Oh Lord, blew my mind. I would have never thought. And she only knows it because Paper Cut tells her everything. She puts out her whole life and then some. And a lot of it came from when she was on Dolly's. And guess who was in Paper Cut's chat today? Dolly. Showing all kind of support.
I know that. I'm just saying if it could be played in its entirety, you guys would understand my stance, my defense. That's it. Whether I did the right thing, you all can say at the end. No, yeah, I did. I said, go ahead and do it. You're biting at the bit to do it. She threatens it the entire time. I'm gonna blow. I'm gonna blow. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna rant. I'm bringing this public. Oh God, I'm gonna wring your fucking neck. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm not telling anyone how to run. Yeah, whatever, Team Rose. Whatever. I'm not telling people how to run their platforms. I can hop down. You can play it. You don't have to. You don't ever have to hear it. It would be nice if you guys would hear it in its entirety first. That's what I'm saying. I'm not telling anyone what to do.
But again, whether she threatened it or not, you decided to get out in front of 8 Ball, because that's all that was. And we've been doing this for a long time. You decided to get out in front of 8 Ball and bust it out yourself before she could. And
no,
it
was
face.
the same time, Pirate. She was bang live. Right smack when I went live, she was live. But the thing is, she called me a cunt, a whore.
Okay.
She brought up my SSI food stamps, my dead dad. She's trying to reach right now my ex-husband because she thinks she's in love with his voice. I'm telling you,
that's
guys,
all true.
Give me a fair chance.
That what Tina's saying is all true. Rose did say all that and has tried to do that. It's all true.
And just please play the messages.
Okay. Did you go see Dolly?
I went to Virginia, and
no?
That's all I'm going to say. That's all.
So you went from Washington State to Virginia, but you don't have the money to go see your mama. You put it out, not me.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. You go.
That's all we needed to know. You went cross country, saw a dude, a hobbit, a tragedy pimp, and you didn't go see your sick, dying mama.
So, her mom's not dying, but someone paid for that ticket for Tina to go to see Dolly, but Tina won't discuss that.
You're gone.
And you don't want to put that out there. So
that's all I needed to know.
I don't understand what the big deal is to say, yeah, I've seen Dolly, or no, I didn't see Dolly. What?
Because she feels bad about it because she knows it wasn't the right thing to do. And she knows that she's up here begging for money to go see her motherfucking mama.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's either a yes or a no. The other is just the other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's just a simple question.
Well, she didn't want to answer because she already knew that people was going to be like, well, you had the money to go see Dolly, but you ain't got the money to see your mama.
Yeah, her excuse is she doesn't have money to go to fly out to her mom's.
All right.
She flew right over her fucking mama, however, when she went to see Dolly.
And that's true. She had to pay an extra $199 or something to change her flight. But from what I understand, it was somebody who purchased her ticket. I don't know. We'll get into that tomorrow. It's late. I just wanted to play that little tidbit, tease you for tomorrow. I know for the last 2 days I've been telling you I'm going to finish it, but I get sidetracked. I'm sorry. I'll stop doing that. But then now I have content for tomorrow. See? But this down the hole lady just pisses me off because she's a liar. And again, I proved she's a liar. I continuously prove these people lie, but they keep lying. It don't matter what she said. She reached out. She called them people. She knows better. Being a nurse, she knows better. Yes, I hope it's weird how she talks about them. It's creepy. It's creepy. It is creepy. So tomorrow, what we're gonna do? I'm not getting sidetracked tomorrow. I'm going to play um, Team Rose and Paper Cuts. Now I only played parts before. I'm going to play the other parts that I didn't play and all the ones since because there's been a ton of lives since. I mean, Rose goes live sometimes 5, 10 times a day. I'm not exaggerating. She goes live a lot. Um, and, and Paper Cut says she's done, but she keeps going live after Rose does a live, or Rose will see she's live and go live. It's hard to believe that these women are the ages they are with the way they're acting. It really is. But like I said, tomorrow's going to be an early live. I'm going to try. Uh, it'll probably. I've never done a real early live, so I don't know if I'll even get an audience. But I didn't really plan this one, and I'm just happy that I had who I had here because that's all that mattered. Um, but it probably will be like before noon or around noon. Um, Not much earlier than that because I got to get my hubby off to work. Um, and I'll get the kids fed and everything, get their lunch and stuff done. So I don't. But yeah, I'll give plenty of notice for tomorrow's live. We'll go to Act 3. But I just wanted to get on here really just to bull crap with everybody. I really didn't have anything planned for tonight. It was a spur of the moment. I didn't even decide it till I was in Nonsense's chat. And I even said in chat, I said, I've never done a pop-up live. I'm going to do one. So I didn't even have, I didn't have nothing, no thumbnail, no nothing. I really just wanted to hang out and talk with people. Because I didn't get to come back last night. Because by the time my hubby got home and I got him fed and I got that cleaned up and I was just tired. But tomorrow we will have some laughs. We will go over this dumpster fire train wreck. I mean, it's everything in one. It's not just a mess. It's a mess inside a dumpster fire, inside a train wreck. I mean, it's that. It's never ending content. That's for sure. But that down the whole lady. Yeah. It seems like when people get wrapped up with that group, it's like they lose who they are, and then they start with the manipulating and the outright lying. Um, so Katie Jory wasn't lying. Rabbit's lying. I see. I'm not comfortable calling her that because there's one rabbit to me. There's just one rabbit to me, and she doesn't. Mm, Down the whole lady. Oh, she needs seek help. So I can tell you, seek help. And she said that she worked in the mental health with inmates. That's a scary thought. That's a scary thought. Mm. But to blatantly lie like that, it's like it's so easy for them. I don't get it. How can you just, I mean, just, make it I don't know. I've never been able to do that. So my conscience would eat me up. Mm-mm. But not to reach out. I don't care if you're trying to confirm anything. Number one, you don't need to confirm it. Because the cease and desist was actually from a real lawyer. So there's that. And getting a request an email from her, that's not harassment. That's the step that had to be taken prior to the cease and desist being sent by a lawyer. That's not harassment. And the way you guys make it seem, you make it seem like you were being so threatened and your family was being threatened, and those are bold-faced lies. Anyway, she was really delayed in responding to that claim, though. Yeah, she said she had to process it. She had to think about it. She had to get her lies straight. Mm-mm-mm. That woman's loony. That woman's loony. And guys, I did share Charlotte's GoFundMe. She has transparency. All the receipts that of what she's put out of pocket, she has shared. They're on the GoFundMe. If you click the link, you can see it all. There's no shenanigans. She's put out a lot of money, and she shouldn't have to. All she wanted them to do was leave her alone. This woman has spent, it's going to blow your mind when you see the totals. I'm talking tens of thousands of dollars just to be left alone. That's insane. So I did share her GoFundMe. It's on my community tab. You know, I'm asking you guys to share it if you can. You know, I'm going to pull Bullhorn Betty. Anything helps. She's still got Steve's hearing coming up. And then because of the Veda EKC thing, there's yet another hearing. And all she wants is to be left alone. That's it. That is not a huge request. And it's just gone. It's the things that, like I said, there's things I've not been able to share. And some of it I may not ever be able to share. And like Chesh even said in her video, there was things that she found out in court that she wasn't even aware that it was that bad, that it was that awful and that deep. There's things I would love to tell you. Maybe after this is all over, if she's okay with it, some of it I will tell you. But I would not without her being okay with it. But I wouldn't take the risk now of it affecting anything. It got when EKC thinks that, oh, I never shared those DMs. No, you wouldn't share those DMs because it would show exactly what you did. I don't care who it is. No one deserves what they do to people. And sadly, Charlotte's not their only victim and probably won't be their last. Unless something is actually done that she can continue this and something is actually done where they have actual real consequences. And I'm hoping that they get the contempt charges, they get sanctioned for them. Because those idiots were served with contempt charges as they were leaving the courtroom. So what'd they do? They went live. It's EKC. Just, that's bad. When Veda is the smartest one out of the two, that's bad. But even she wasn't smart enough to not go make content. What she thinks because she put it behind, she hid it or put it behind her members only, that doesn't mean shit. And she knows that. So, if she wasn't afraid, why did she hide it? That's a true coward's move, but she hides everything like that. So, true coward's move. Stand on it. If you can't stand on it, don't say it. I've stood on everything I've said about you guys. And I still to this day, because you still have not shown me where I was wrong. If you can show me where I was wrong, I'll own it. I'll say I was wrong. But you haven't shown anything. And down the hall, lady, getting 2 emails is not harassment. It is not stalking. You do not have a stalker. You badly want one. You wanted to be part of this so bad that you've actually made all this shit up in your head that didn't even happen to you. And you've twisted what did into something that it totally wasn't. Anyway, I'm going to let you all go. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and just I really didn't think I'd have anybody in here at all, so I'm thankful that you guys did come in. I'm not much of a late night streamer, and like I said, I didn't give them no notifications. So anyway, I thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, mods, and I will definitely be live tomorrow between 11 and 12. I'll say between 11 and 12, but I'll post it like around 10 so everybody gets notice. Notifications go out because YouTube sucks with notifications. And we are not getting sidetracked tomorrow. We are doing the paper cut Team Rose and getting it out of the way. And then we can get sidetracked. But everybody, thank you. Like I said, I appreciate it. I was so happy to see that I had anybody come in at all. I appreciate you. Do me a favor, hit that like button and sub up if you're not subbed up. But I think everybody's here at subbed up. But thank you guys again. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on these YouTube streets. I'll be seeing you tomorrow for sure. Night, everybody. Thank you again, mods. As dumb as Turtle Boy. Yep. You too, Hope. Thank you. Night, all.